Welcome back to yet again another stream on Quick Crypto. I sincerely apologize for the very late stream. It's been a hectic day for me, but as always, I want to make sure I always get a stream out for you guys. So we're here once again, and unless you've been living under a rock, you'll be knowing what's happening in the crypto market right now. Bitcoin has dipped below 60k once again. The market seems to be in a bit of a correction period, and I think that this is in preparation for the correction that is about to happen with us. And I think Warren Buffett knows it as well. We've been seeing signs, I'm going to show you guys in the live stream, signs that Warren Buffett is starting to sell, and ultimately just looks like there's a correction incoming, which is good. In my opinion, I think it's good because it means that we can buy cheaper crypto once again. So of course, if you enjoy these streams, feel free to leave a like, share with your friends, and subscribe for more. And not to mention as well that Kaspa, KRC-20, we've got some more updates regarding that as well. I have had not enough time to really look into any of the stuff I've got up. I've just found some sources and put them up. So we're going to be discussing this stuff together, basically. Unfortunately, I've just been so hectic. Simon Richards, welcome, my man. Yeah, the move is going. I think hopefully most of it's been done right now, so hopefully things will get back to normal in the next few days. For those who aren't aware, I've mentioned this in my Discord server, my free Discord server that I'm linking in the chat right now, that I'm currently going through a bit of a moving process. So it's a bit of a complicated time for me right now. Hence why the stream's a little bit later. But hopefully things are going to be finishing and sorting themselves out by this weekend, which is very, very good. So yeah, the move's going okay. Hopefully stuff will get good very, very soon. And let's talk about the mining and the practicality of doing so with free solar panel. Yeah, but by all means, we can have a conversation about that as well. We can definitely have a conversation about that because that's also this kind of industry that Kaspa's going into, if you think about it as well, considering that they're part of the energy sector, or going to be part of the energy sector with the likes of the KII, which will be very, very big. And I'm sure there will be potentially in the future mining with Kaspa that could be done with solar panel. Even when all the Kaspa's mine, you could do it with KRC-20 tokens. So it sounds like a decent possibility. I wouldn't put it past it. If I was a miner, I would mine and hold and sell at the best price possible. Yeah, definitely. I mean, think about this is what I also wanted to show you guys right now. We can see here the Kaspa hash rate after reaching higher and higher, like I think peaking at 960 odd over the past few days. Because of the correction happening in the market right now, this massive crash, the correction, if you will, we've seen it dip quite considerably. Now it's around, we look at the daily right now, we can see it's dropped down to 741. That's because the miners, where they weren't making profit before, after Kaspa's correction, they're making even less money now. So it's not profitable, even more so now for them to be making money with Kaspa, hence we're seeing a correction. But I'm sure things are liable to change as time goes on. And yeah, we'll talk about it more and more throughout the stream. Is it possible to have a live comment saved on the video so we can read them if we missed them? Is it possible to have a live comment saved on the video so we can read them if we missed them? Potentially. Right now, as you can see, I've got the comments up on the stream. I figured out how to do that a few streams back, which has been very, very cool. So those who are watching along, and even watching the replay of the live stream, you will be able to rewatch the stream, and you should be able to see these, the question pop up on screen, and you could be able to follow along with what we're talking about right now. I think that's what you're referring to. So this is the way we can talk about it in this regard. But yeah, to get on to again, we'll come back to the whole potential solar mining Kaspa with solar power, free solar power in just a little bit. But I want to get into the main bulk of what this big important stream is going to be about right now, which is regarding the correction with crypto and also what's happening in the market right now. So we've got this post here from Ash Crypto, quite a big content creator in the space, very, very big, over 1.1 million followers. He's quite a big name in the space, and he just put a little his own reason as to why Bitcoin is dumping right now, from it being at 64k literally yesterday, 2 days ago, to now dropping down to 58k. And we've got some reasons here we want to talk about. Now, if the Russia war situation, war's not going to have any positive impact on financial markets at all, unless it's, tokens that are centered around war, which there are some out there. You've got the ETF outflows. We've been seeing some Bitcoin ETFs had a net outflow of $127 million yesterday. There's the highest daily outflow since August 6th, and I could wonder why. Maybe because they're starting to see outflows because the Fed rate cuts are coming in. And as I've showcased time and time again, and also as I put a thread in my free Discord server about the incoming rate cuts and the implications it could have on the crypto market. We're starting to see outflows from institutions with ETFs and even big name figures like Warren Buffett, which I'm about to show you. They're starting to sell their holdings because they are preparing for what will be a rate cut. It's 28th right now. As soon as it hits September, we should be seeing these rate cuts, whether it be on the first, the second, or the third. Rate cuts most likely will be happening in September, and that will have some cause and effect onto the markets. So that's why we're starting to see some outflows, I'm pretty sure. Manipulation is another reason as well. S&P 500 pumped, Nasdaq pumped, Bitcoin dumped. We can see a little bit of that here. The Nasdaq have filed with the SEC to launch Bitcoin options trading and now waiting for official approval from the agency. That's very, very bullish. So, the fact that crypto is correcting, yet Nasdaq are still taking action to get more access to Bitcoin and get access to trading Bitcoin is showcasing where we're going to be in the future to come. More adoption into Bitcoin, more ways to buy and hold Bitcoin, more ways therefore for crypto to pump. So this is very, very bullish. Of course, we're waiting for the SEC, who are just a complete mess right now, let's be real. But again, very, very bullish. But this is what I want to get into, kind of the main headline of this video before we get into KRC-20, because again, very, very big. So this just in, Warren Buffett sold another $981 million shares of Bank of America. $981 million. Buffett now has $278 billion in cash and selling stocks like never before, including Apple, which we remember, if those who have been watching these streams for at least, a month now, if just under that, this correction happened in the market right here when Kaspa made a new all-time high. This happened because there are no rate cuts given when England, Canada, Denmark, Australia, I believe as well, and Japan and many more decided to cut rates and America didn't. And that caused, issues, let's just say, without a better choice of word, issues in the market. And we saw at this very same time on the Friday, Warren Buffett, so when the stock market closed, Warren Buffett decided to sell 50% or almost 50% of his stock in Apple. So a sizable portion of his portfolio he sold, and that's absolutely insane. And now he's selling his position in Bank of America as well. And he's holding more and more cash because he understands that right now the market is not in a very volatile state. Right now, there's not enough demand in on-risk assets because rate cuts are incoming, so the economy is not stable enough to put it into risky markets. You're better off just holding and seeking safety in fiat, in the dollar. So right now, Warren Buffett's selling so much of his Apple stock now. It's nowhere near as much as his Apple stock's already done. Bank of America stock as well now. We've got to start seeing, I'm sure, the markets react to that as well. The 1st of September is on the Sunday, so we've still got some time until, potentially we'll see the rate cuts, because I don't think it'll happen until September, whether it be on the 1st, 2nd or 3rd, or potentially even the 7th, who knows. We haven't been given a concrete time and date of when the rate cuts are going to happen, and also how severe these cuts will be. Will it be 0.5%, 0.75%? We don't know yet. But when they come, what will happen, in my personal opinion, of course, it's not financial, it's my own opinion based on the research that I've conducted and shared with people in my community, is that we're going to see corrections in the market, like what happened here. Again, I thought, just to do you one better, I will get up the post just to showcase this, just so it makes it easier for everyone who can actually see what I'm talking about right now. We can see, just a reminder, what happens to stocks when the Fed pivots and lowers rates. Every single time and time again, the Fed pivots, they cut rates, and we see corrections in the market. And this is all about stocks, but stocks is the same thing as crypto in the sense that they're both the same side. They're both part of the same coin, right? They're both on-risk assets. So when we're seeing a correction in stocks, it'll be the same thing for crypto. So in that regards, I think we're going to see, most likely, when the rate cuts happen, we'll see a correction in crypto, followed by some consolidation period into a reversal in the weeks and months to follow. How far will it correct? We'll have to wait and see. Right now, again, crypto's correcting lower and lower. We can see Bitcoin potentially go down to 55k. If you see Bitcoin go down to 55k around here, and before the rate cuts, I think we'll see a sub 50k Bitcoin come down here. I think if Bitcoin corrects down to 55k before the rate cuts, we will see potentially lower than a 50k Bitcoin. That's currently where my head's at. That's what I personally think, because again, that's what history has shown us time and time again. Rate cuts mean corrections and crashes in certain on-risk asset markets. And if that happens as well, we're going to see, a lot of the other assets equally will start correcting in price as well. We can see Kaspa potentially come back down to this low down here. which would be amazing, because hell, I'm buying so much more Kaspa if Kaspa comes out down there, because I know there's going to be a reversal very, very soon, especially considering KRC-20 is very, very imminent. So we can see Kasware Wallet Open Beta Live. We are continuing to work on supporting new features, new release soon. This is regarding the release. The release candidate with RBF dynamic fees, optimized mempools or mempools, and much more is here. Wallets can now respond to dynamic and evolving fee markets with the new RBF and fee estimation APIs, empowering end user to control their transactions inclusion speed. If you are a wallet developer, please be aware of these changes and integrate them into your wallet. So ultimately, those who are using these wallets, so people like us, if we're using the same wallets, Kaspa wallets, whatever it may be, we shouldn't have to do anything. It'll be on them to update the protocol, and they'll give updates should it come to us. So we haven't got to do anything again, which is good. But I want to see, where was it, the post here? Michael Sutton, he's, again, one of the lead developers for Kaspa. Don't know how I got into this, but I've put my blood, sweat, and tears invested in this version's effort, in this current versions of this new relaunch of the KRC-20 Casplex, the new wallets, to have this RBF dynamic fees. Like, he's put so much effort, Michael Sutton, into this. And we know what happens when Kaspa really tries. We've seen it time and time again. This trilemma solver, the fact that it is quickly becoming the best proof of work in this space. Now it's just behind Bitcoin. Kaspa right now, technology-wise, at a boiling point. Maturing with Kaspa towards fee market dynamics is an exciting milestone in this journey, and more details we can see in the Discord channel, which if you're not part of it, you definitely go join that as well. At the same time, by all means, come and check out my free Discord server as well, because we're talking about market sentiment, everything Kaspa as well, and other crypto projects as well. It's just a very, very friendly communal place to learn more about crypto, to help you navigate this market better. And this sort of information is stuff that I will be putting in my Discord. I haven't done it right now, again, because I've been unfortunately very, very busy, but typically speaking, information will go into the Discord first before I talk about it on the stream. And that's a better way where you can find out what I'm going to be talking about in the streams, and also get a bit of a insight or TLDR, what is the kind of thesis of what this topic's about. But we can see, yes, this is very, very big news. Kaspa also released an update saying, so Kaspa tokens seemingly are coming very, very soon. We have nearly finished all the work of Kasplex Indexer and are waiting to do some stress tests. With the release of RBF and dynamic fees, you can now experience KRC-20 on testnet 10 via Kaspa Bolt and Kasware Wallet. This is literally all we're waiting for now. This is all we had to wait for before KRC-20 came out. It was the integration of the RBF dynamic fees onto the wallets, and it's come. So this therefore means that, again, as the Kaspa enthusiast stated, Kaspa tokens, KRC-20 tokens are coming very, very soon. The Kaspa blockchain, BlockDAG, Kaspa platform, Casplex will be released to us very, very shortly. I think it could be within, I've been saying the next 2 to 3 weeks for, a week now. So if that is, again, correlating with my prediction, it'd be 1 or 2 weeks away now till we can see the KRC-20 launch. And considering that rate cuts are imminent, the KRC-20, I'll be put it bluntly, I don't personally believe that KRC-20, when it was released, will cause a spike like that with Kaspa. I don't think it's going to do that, no. What I think is going to happen is we'll see KRC-20 come out, and we'll see a gradual surge in adoption on the Kaspa BlockDAG, which will be good for Kaspa and probably stem some bleeding, because crypto will still be correcting in this period of time potentially. And then as Kaspa's adoption grows more and more, and then stablecoins come out, and then meme coins are released, and extra, etc., step, then we'll start seeing this gradual accumulation grow more and more, and it will cause this higher price for Kaspa in what is going to be the biggest bull run of our lifetime. Getting it launched now, as rate cuts are imminent, as we're going to start seeing this flip of the switch turning point in the crypto market, when all the casual traders start getting involved again. Those who are because some of those casual traders will be like, oh, you know what, I want to get a little bit more into crypto because it's looking very, very good. Let's look at some projects, and they'll see what Kaspa's building, and they'll become Kaspa Maxis, and hopefully they'll join the Discord as well and join the stream, and they'll learn a lot more about it. So this is very, very good. And again, we're seeing this released very, very soon. And this is Elperoth puts, hey Cash fam, noticed that the new Rusty Kaspa release candidate version 0.15.1 has the PSKT, the partially signed Kaspa transaction, integrated. So again, it's a necessary. This feature is necessary for key applications like Kaspa to KRC-20 swapping and KRC-20 to marketplace. this is necessary so we can start seeing the transaction from Kaspa to KRC-20 to putting on the marketplace. It's very, very bullish. So again, further proof just how close we are to the full release of KRC-20, the Kaspa blockchain, the Kasplex, and therefore more adoption coming to Kaspa. And that is when we will see the likes of the KII probably getting a hell of a lot more involved as well. In the Kaspa roundtable from a little while back, that I've checked into numerous streams and also have a thread on that on my Discord server as well. They spoke about, you know, how bullish they are on Kaspa in general, which is of course great to see, but also for the fact that Kaspa, they have some projects for Kaspa. Let me get my notes up so I can actually read exactly what they said word for word. They stated that they have some projects for Kaspa. They need DLT solutions at scale, which Kaspa can do, and they have some projects for Kaspa that will be, you know, in conjunction utilizing, working alongside the KRC-20 in creating some exciting projects. And they're looking for best ways to get the stablecoin launched on the Kaspa blockchain blockdag that are regulatory compliant from day one, and with the partnerships and projects they're making, which they can't disclose due to NDAs, of course. I have to understand that, but the project they're making, the KRI stated they will rival what Ripple XRP are doing and Hedera HBAR are doing with finance. So again, with KRC-20, I said it in, you know, much older videos now. Videos probably from over a month back now, but I've been saying in those videos that KRC-20 and also 10 block per second, they are both the gateway, if you will. The gateway is the terminology that I'll be using, the gateway to unlocking everything else that Kaspa is trying to be building for right now. Institutional adoption, stable coins, just a massive surge in adoption in general, being utilized as a medium of exchange, peer-to-peer electronic currency. The tier 1 exchanges who are going to see all the development coming with Kaspa are going to be more inclined to want to list Kaspa as well. It's a gateway to everything they are building right now. So it is very, very important that we're seeing these developments coming now, especially as the bull market is, you know, the fact that Kaspa's corrected, the fact that crypto's correcting right now and these bullish developments are coming out is fantastic for me in my mind, because I'm like, okay, great, crypto's correcting, Kaspa's going to go very, very far. Kaspa could correct quite far down, but it means I can get cheap Kaspa for what I know is going to be a very volatile turn, reversal, and a short squeeze with Kaspa and a price pump from its position when it starts correcting. There's so much incoming for Kaspa, which is why I'm so bullish on the project. And again, we're seeing all the developments happening now. The fact that this is also what I think it's so bullish. Again, is anyone taking advantage of the huge discount from Ice River Miner? Ice River Miner and also Bitmain. Both of those two have slashed their miner prices roughly 50%. At least that's according to Red Panda Mining, which I'm sure everyone should know who Red Panda Mining is. That was originally about 300 or 250. That's around 4K, 2K now. They're being slashed heavily. That might mean they're releasing some new mining material that's more efficient. But either way, these aren't bad miners. They're very, very good miners. I think they're one of the best on the market right now. So with that in mind, it means we're going to see more miners being bought most likely. And then we're going to see this hash rate obviously is correcting right now. It's down. The hash rate's down right now. But we'll see this flip as well with more miners on the market, more people mining Kaspa, and we'll be that much closer to seeing 1 EH over 1,000 PH within the next week or so, potentially, which would be again equally very, very big. So that's very exciting as well. Bitcoin mining companies may have to look into Kaspa to stay alive at this point. That's also something that you've got to keep in mind right now. That the Bitcoin revenue per kilowatt hour is around 8 cents. Kaspa is $1. It is more profitable right now to be mining Kaspa. That's also why Marathon, at least in my opinion, why Marathon diversified their portfolio, because mining Bitcoin is not profitable anymore. They listened to Kaspa, saw Kaspa is doing what Bitcoin's meant to be doing. It seems like a very promising project, as stated from the CEO of where's the post of the CEO of Marathon. It's here somewhere. I retweeted it. Here, the CEO Fred Thiel of Marathon, talks about his position in holding Kaspa and why Marathon are holding it and what they plan to do with it. Which they do state this to, use Kaspa to buy more Bitcoin. Although I think that's just his way of trying to deter the Bitcoin maxis from losing their absolute, minds, because they'll be very unhappy with, them diversifying. But in this interview, he talks about the fact that, there have been interesting project. But there have been cases where people have interviewed him about their plans, whatever, and he actually, without being prompted, he talks about Kaspa. You wouldn't do that if you don't believe in the project, at least in my opinion. Now, that might be a bit of FOMO, a bit of speculation, but it seems like he understands what he's holding, understands why they're mining Kaspa. And I think it's also by design, considering that we know, as I mentioned in my stream yesterday, we know the connections the likes of Coinbase have to Kaspa in their early development, being funding $8 million to DAG Labs to create Kaspa. And also we know Coinbase has connections to BlackRock, the largest financial asset manager in the world, $10 trillion, and BlackRock are the largest shareholder of Marathon. So potentially Marathon are mining Kaspa because that's what the shareholder wants, to basically give access of Kaspa to Coinbase so they can eventually list Kaspa on their exchange. I think that's a theory of mine. I mean, we've seen Kraken, they've already announced they've got a spot listing on the way, secured. Binance, they've got a zero fees mining pool, Kaspa Futures. OKX is part of the KEF, the team, the main team that are currently creating and pushing up the KRC-20 right now. The OKX are a key venture of that. Coinbase again from the research, and so there's many imminent exchange listings coming in right now. In my opinion, they're definitely going to be listing Kaspa in this bull cycle. I think some will come this year as well, as announced from this live stream I've mentioned as well in the past. In this live stream from the Beat Goes Tell, around the 30 to 35 minute mark, Wolfie in this live confirms that Kaspa have been in talks with the top 6 exchanges for numerous months, 6 or so months, about the plan to list Kaspa. Of course, they didn't tell them, yes, we're going to list Kaspa here and then, because if they did that, not saying that they would, but they could FOMO the project. They say, oh yeah, Kaspa's going to be listed on, Kaspa's plan to be listed on Binance is November this year. If that's the case, then the project would start spiking massively if that happens. So no exchange have told them when they're listing Kaspa, they plan to do so. So again, it's very, very big, and again, why I'm so happy with where Kaspa is right now, with Kaspa correcting, down 0.59% on the daily time frame, 16.04 cents right now. I am very, very bullish in this project's trajectory. And again, if those have been watching my streams, since the crash happened, so almost a month now, I stated that with the current situation of the market, that we will likely see Kaspa. We can see. I've drawn these levels of resistance and support levels, a few streams back now. This is where I believe Kaspa will continue consolidating for the time being, and that throughout this month, and I have been correct in that prediction. Kaspa's not had the liquidity or the volatility to push above or below these levels of resistance and support, at least not significantly enough to make the next push to the next level. And I think we'll continue seeing this sort of pattern until the rate cuts come in. I think Kaspa, worst case, before rate cuts, might come down here. And then, or maybe the worst case, it come down here. Likely it will come down here. And then we'll see Kaspa, rate cuts come in. And I think there's a potential that we'll see crypto and Kaspa correct further down to levels of resistance that are put further down in the market, which we'll talk about, when the announcement have been made, because they're going to have to announce the rate cuts, a few days prior to that actually happening. And people probably have now caught on and become wise that rate cuts mean this. So they might see some corrections preemptively, then rate cuts come in, and then we see the drop. And again, this is what Warren Buffett's doing again. Warren Buffett knows rate cuts are coming, hence why he has sold so much of his stock in Apple. He sold 50% of stock in Apple, and now he sold some in Bank of America as well. Also, we've seen this as well. You can't make this up. Berkshire Hathaway, which is Warren Buffett's company, just hit $1 trillion in market cap, and this is the screenshot of their website. The company has bullet points which links attached to them on a single page website. The best part, a disclaimer button at the bottom of the website which says, if you have any comments about our webpage, you can write us at the address shown above. It also says, however, due to limited number of personnel in our corporate information, we're unable to provide a direct response. True legend. But the point being is, they have over $1 trillion in market cap right now, and they've created a website with a few links, talking about I guess the sentiment of the market. I've not looked through this properly, unfortunately, so I need to put more time into looking into it. Again, I literally had technical difficulties, was trying to do this whole moving thing, just jumped on stream, found some sources, and just thought, yeah, this sounds really, really good. We need to cover this. We need to cover this right now. And for the most part, we've covered a lot already in this stream, and we can see that a lot of the tides are turning right now in the market. We're seeing that, and by that I don't mean crypto starting to pump. No, of course not. We're seeing crypto's correcting right now. I mean, the tides are turning because we're seeing a hell of a lot more adoption in crypto, in Bitcoin. More Web2 massive corporations starting to become advisors, start talking more about crypto more and more. You know, we've got the fact that Kamala Harris, economic advisor, confirmed plan to tax unrealized gains. We'll be talking about that a little bit as well. We'll listen to the stream, what they say. You know, crypto tumbles amid a wave of long liquidations. We're seeing crypto correct, of course. We've been seeing that throughout the market today. But this is where we're at right now. This is what you need to understand where we're at right now. Right now, we are at a bear trap. That's all we're at. We're at a bear trap right now. That's simply all that's happening right now. We're in a bear trap. And I think that we're going to see a market turn in the very, very near future. So yeah, if you guys, if you enjoy the streams, I've been doing these streams daily. I apologize for the late stream today, but if you enjoy the streams, then feel free to leave a like, share, and subscribe for more, because I plan to be doing these, continuously. Although, again, I've been having some technical difficulties, and I think there's still some, okay. Yeah, so there you go. I had a problem with my chat. I apologize for that, because, again, technical difficulties, I didn't get them all fleshed out, but I've got a lot of them fleshed out. So I've now got the technical difficulties sorted out. I figured that out. I'm going to pop some questions. I was thinking, why is my chat so quiet? That makes no sense. And that's why, because I had, again, not solved all the difficulties, but I think this is the final thing I needed to sort out. And yeah, the chat's up now. So let me answer some questions before I get back into the main things as well. I apologize again. It's been a hectic day. So Poker Seraphim, what's up, my man? Mr. Jason, good evening. Thanks for the stream. You're welcome again. I apologize for the late stream, but I'm trying to make sure I still get the content out for you guys. Good evening, Muscle Mike. Can't wait for the bull run. Damn straight. The bull run's going to be very, very... We're going to see a correction first, I'm sure, but we will see a bull run. There's no doubt about it. I was wondering how long the miners can keep up for unplugging. I mean, yeah, we can see that. I mean, again, I know these questions are very, very... my answers are very, very late. I apologize, but we'll go through this very quickly if we can. We see the miners unplugging, but they'll come back. There's no doubt about it. What amount of cash do you tell people they need to gather for the long term? For me, minimum is 100k tokens, but more the better. I mean, the more the better, definitely. I've stated in my previous streams that it depends what your strategy is for Kaspa. If you're holding Kaspa long term, like I am myself, I generally think being an octopus is fine. Having just 1k is fine. And then, if you believe in the project and you do more research and you get more capital, like what I do, every time I make more money and I have a bit more excess cash to myself, I'm like, okay, let me look at what crypto I want to invest into, whether it be trading. Most of the time, it's just put more back into Kaspa. That's what I think is one of the most. I think it's one of the best things that can be done right now because of where Kaspa's current trajectory is at. So obviously, if you had 100k tokens, you're a dolphin, then yeah, you're living life. If you're holding again for 10 plus years, you'll become a millionaire. There's no doubt about it. All you have to do is reach $10, and you become a millionaire. But I think the fact of the matter being, Kaspa is currently valued at just 16.07 cents. It's very, very undervalued. And this is should it be following the steps of Bitcoin, which it is right now, and it's got a lot coming with KRC-20, with the KRI, everything else that's coming in. Again, point being, more and more coming into Kaspa. It's a project that will continue to rise in price. Could be $100 one day, could be 500, could be 1k. Distant future, definitely, but it's good to speculate, and I don't see why it couldn't happen. So yeah. I think holding Kaspa now, if you're in this live stream, if you're in this space, you're in my Discord server, my free Discord server, I'm going to link in the chat right now, my free Discord server, where we talk about market sentiment and everything that's happening in the crypto space in general, and Kaspa, of course, and other crypto projects, building on knowledge. The whole point is knowledge is power, it's good to be knowledgeable. So yeah, if you want to know more, join my free Discord server, and in there we're just talking about the fact that you're in this space so early, you are already ahead of the game. People who are new to crypto are in this space already, and they're ahead of the game. People who have not even got to crypto yet. The crypto population, the population of the world that owns crypto is like 7%. It's minuscule. At least that's according to the Fed a few months back, or Forbes a few months back. It's like 7%. And if this is meant to be the new financial market, like the internet for information, everyone's now using the internet. That's why you're watching these streams right now. If crypto is going to become the new monetary system, which it seems to be right now, sooner or later, 90% plus will be using crypto or using digital assets as a form of payment. So you're really, really early for a market that's about to mature and grow significantly. I just bought 7k from the dip, my man. Good. I think we're going to see a bit more of a correction, but yeah, buying the dips are always the best thing to do. Enzo, love your channel. Thank you very much, my man. Thank you for the support. Do we have to wait until Casplex relaunches to mint KRC-20 tokens? I believe so. I will quickly have a search for you. through my notes and see if that is true or not. I don't think you do. No. From the looks of it, I don't think you have to wait for Kaspa to relaunch to mint KRC-20 tokens. You can create your own using the Kaspa blockchain smart contract capabilities, although they aren't, the smart contracts aren't released just yet. So it's a bit of a grey area right now. I don't know. Obviously, when they come out, I think you'll definitely be able to. There's no doubt about it. And it seems to be the launch is very, very close. Very, very close. Smart contract capabilities is obviously not out for Kaspa just yet, so I don't think you can, create your own just yet. But, when that happens, Kaspa is going to explode. Right? It's going to soar to the moon, so there's no doubt about that. Andy A, today I bought 4.78 Kaspa coins. Did you buy any yesterday? Because you said you weren't going to, and I have failed to see you not buy. If you didn't buy any yesterday, then you're the GOAT. Have some restraint, my man. Good. But yeah, great. Buying the dip as always. Free Breaker, hey fam, yo, quick thanks for your dedication. You're welcome, my man. Again, trying to make sure I keep the community informed, despite the hectic that is my life right now. I just, again, it's not like as much as I've been busy, I enjoy doing these shoots. I enjoy interacting with you guys. You guys make this really enjoyable for us and for me. So I'll happily do these streams. Obviously there might be days where I'm too busy and I can't, but I will always try and get a stream up whenever I can. And unfortunately it's late today, but it doesn't matter. We've got one out, and for those who missed these streams, I'm sure you're rewatching it right now. And again, if you support the channel, you love the channel, feel free to leave a like, share with your friends, subscribe for more, and also join a few Discord servers if you want to learn more about crypto. Mr. Marv, my man, welcome. Hello, Kaspa North, damn straight. Absolutely, Kaspa stands out as a truly unique crypto, unlike anything else in the market. Yeah, I mean, just look at its all-time chart, and that tells you all you need to know. I failed to see any other project in this space that does this. I don't think there is one. So that tells you all you need to know. That alone is already very, very bullish, and that's with no tier ones. That again is a key piece of information that people. It's a key piece of information people overlook, and it's very, very big. Buy your extra cash now so you can mint more meme coins for KRC-20. Don't spend the main bag. Don't spend your main bag. Yeah. I think it's definitely worthwhile if you can to get some extra cash to mint more meme tokens on KRC-20. You shouldn't go into your main bag, but at the same time, if you have excess that you want to put into it, then yeah, it might be worth it. I mean, me myself, yeah, I'm holding my Kaspa bags, of course. I will put a little bit into the meme tokens because, again, KRC-20 meme tokens are going to be absolutely huge, right? And I believe they will. They'll be built. It's going to help bring a lot of initial adoption into Kaspa very quickly. Hopefully they do very, very well. Now, obviously, I'm not a meme coin trader. I never traded meme tokens. I've looked into them. I know what they're about. And I do probably plan to expand my horizon, especially with Kaspa, KRC-20, and the Nat show and the Go to Kaspa, all the other meme tokens coming out. I plan to expand my horizons. But yeah, ultimately right now, there's a lot incoming. Cody, what's up? 40 plus listening now. Smash those likes, friends. Exactly. Smash the like button if you enjoy the streams. And yeah. That's the reason. I know it's jarring hearing people say that, but it helps the channel out. The more likes the channel gets, the more the stream spreads out to new users as well. That's the only reason why I state it. Like, obviously likes are great. I love seeing likes, but for me it's just that I want to spread the word more and more. The more adoption, more attention, the better analytics this video gets. More people see the video. So that's all I want to see. Did you speak about Warren Buffett calls incoming crypto again yet? Yes, I did, but I'll go over it for you again as well. Don't worry about it. It's very, very briefly. So ultimately, for those who were in the space for a little while back now, I would say about a month, beginning of August, right? We saw Kaspa peak all-time high, 20.7 cents, and we saw it correct or crash even. I think it was a 40% correction, which is equivalent to a crash. Yeah, 40%. Anything above 10% is considered a crash, just for future reference. So we saw Kaspa start correcting throughout the day, and then we saw this crash of, I think, roughly 20% when this happened here. What happened was, we saw Japanese yen rising against the dollar. We saw, every other country cut rates, no one else did. War rumors, circling again, once again. ETF outflows. You still had the likes of Mt. Gox, and Genesis that was still selling Bitcoin as well. We saw stuff happening. And then around, the Friday, around this time here, the Friday as the stock markets closed, Warren Buffett decided to sell half of his stock in Apple. And as a result of that, we saw, the market correct more and more as time went on. And Warren Buffett, obviously, he's a man of power. He has a lot of information, insider information. So as a result, Japanese yen was rising against the dollar and Warren Buffett sold half stock. We saw when the stock market opened again, everyone just like, oh crap, let's get out, and panic, and everything crashed with stock markets, with crypto, as well with Kaspa. We saw obviously a bit of a reversal, a bit of a short squeeze come back, and everything consolidate in this region for a very, very long time. For the past months, been consolidating in this region, and now you can see Warren Buffett has sold another almost 1 billion shares of Bank of America. So now he holds $278 billion in cash, and selling stocks like never before, including Apple. Why do people hold cash? In a time right now, when investing is a great way to make money, why do you hold cash if you're like Warren Buffett? Because there's rate cuts incoming, and there's a correction and a worry looming of recession. To get this page up, again, I've put this in my Discord server, so it's free information for you guys to see very easily. Expected Fed rate cut support bull case. Yeah, we'll see a bull run, but there's a catch. Historically, the Fed has resorted to rate cuts only with recession at the doorstep. This sequence has often occurred because the Fed tends to overshoot by raising and maintaining high interest rates for longer than necessary, inadvertently stifling the economic growth. And we've seen that when the U.S. Labor Department stated that the fallen job market was, I think, 4.2%. I'm trying to find this. Again, I'm just checking the sources from my Discord server. Yeah, U.S. Labor Department reported that the unemployment rate inched to 4.2% in July, the highest since October 2021. So it's in a very, very bad state. That was in July. So the month before, when everyone cut rates, the United States didn't do that, and they should have done. So that's, again, why we're seeing, recession on the doorstep, so to speak. Everyone was worried about it, understandably. And that's, again, why Warren Buffett sold. And people seek safety in the dollar when recessions are looming. I'm pretty sure there's a quote in that from one of these sources. I'm trying to find out which one it was. But that is the fact of the matter. People seek safety in the dollar when recession's on the doorstep and the markets are crashing. When rate cuts are imminent, people sell their interest rates. There's not enough volatility in the market. On-risk assets are risky, so they put safety in the dollar. That's why Warren Buffett is now holding so much in cash. And that's why we're going to end up seeing, in my opinion, we're going to see corrections more in the market, and then he'll put this cash back into into investments, whether it be crypto, most likely be stocks though, but he'll be back into investment assets once the markets are, in that time for a reversal. Because again, there's going to be a bull market, but there's a catch. There will be a bull market following rate cuts. But yeah, that's a tangent. So so we're seeing a lot incoming. I think we'll see that in the market very, very shortly. Do you think the miners are being sold because they're about to release a newer version? I think so, yes. I mean, it could also be Black Friday, so they might be, just sell all our miners. They might just want to get more adoption for Kaspa as well. But to my knowledge, typically, the only reason why miners are sold at such a discount is because they're planning to release a newer and more improved miner. Ultimately, though, the fact that we're seeing massive corrections and massive, significant price decrease in the miners just means more people are going to screw up these. These are not bad miners. They're one of the best versions of the miners right now. So if they're getting these miners, great. We'll see, again, a massive increase in hash rate for Kaspa, and that will in time generate to a price increase as well. Has Warren Buffett been talked about yet? I missed a few minutes, and I apologise for that, Simon. I just covered it for you again, so don't worry about it. Beaverman, welcome. I will be buying more Kaspa around rate cuts. Yeah, so will I. I don't know, again, it's hard to determine where the rate cuts will be, how far we'll see the correction, but I will be buying more Kaspa around that time, no doubt about it. I'm right now, my zones right now, so to speak. We've obviously got this zone, this level of resistance right now, support level even. I think this one support level as well. I think we've got another one around here. And then we might also see another one. We could potentially see it again come back down to around here again. I would be surprised if Kaspa corrects further than that. I would be surprised. I think that might be a bit much, going further below than this bottom here. But again, it's possible. But these are like my current, zones, so to speak, where I think Kaspa might go correct to, where I'm going to be scooping up more Kaspa. Kaspa is well positioned to be a key player in the future of the digital economy. Yeah, exactly. Precisely right. Especially with the KRI involved, I think we're going to see, Kaspa get even more adoption coming in. The KRC-20 is launching at a great time. Stablecoins are going to become a very key part of this market. They already are, but become even more important with regulations coming in play as well. The KRI are going to be key in helping the adoption for Kaspa soar more and more, getting it involved in the energy sector. I'll tell you the 5 sectors because they already mentioned the 5 sectors. The 5 sectors they want them to get involved in. The biggest enterprise application in blockchain space is energy, is supply chain, the public sector, cross-border payments, and settlement with contracts with financial institutions. They're going to get Kaspa involved in all those sectors, and Kaspa is in a very, very good position right now. Right now, it being at the value it's at with no tier 1s, with still a lot of developments incoming. 10 BPS Q1 2025, KRC-20, Casplex, weeks away, days away. Tier 1s again, incoming. Kraken will happen this year, I'm sure. Binance potentially as well. These other exchanges, the tier 1s will list Kaspa. Gemini, Robinhood, Crypto.com, they will list Kaspa. There's no doubt about it. Coinbase as well. You've got the DAG Knight. You've got the smart contract, the Ethereum rollup. You've got so much incoming for Kaspa. And it's already at number 22 on CoinMarketCap. 22 on CoinMarketCap. It's so undervalued right now. And it's got so much incoming. This project will easily become a top 10 in this market, I don't doubt it. With everything coming out for Kaspa, if the exchange is coming, if the 10 BPS and KRC-20 will come out, there's no doubt about it. If the KRI get a lot of stuff rolling out for Kaspa, a lot of projects rolling out, tier 1s come involved, potentially smart contracts as well, you'll see Kaspa being a top 10, there's no doubt about it. And it will soak up, it will take over so much of this market in the sense of these other blockchain protocols. Tron, Solana, Cardano, Avalanche, it's like Ethereum. It will take a liquidity from Ethereum as well. It won't take all of it because Ethereum's the biggest one and it has smart contract. Kaspa doesn't have it yet, but it will. Is BlockDAG a scam? The one you see planted all over Facebook. I don't. If that's what FB means Facebook, then I don't particularly use Facebook in all honesty. But people say BlockDAG is a scam because they don't understand it. I also saw Da Vinci Jeremy talk about BlockDAG being a scam as well, and Kaspa is the only project in this space that's been able to, create the BlockDAG efficiently, and it's working. There's nothing problematic with Kaspa right now, at all. No other project can do a BlockDAG. They haven't got the technology to do so, but Kaspa can. So people who are just saying that are the ones who just don't simply understand how it works, in my opinion, because Kaspa's proven that it is possible, and that's why they sold the Shred Lemon as well. Video reports tonight could be catalyst for Elite. Yeah, true. Again, we're seeing so many more catalysts coming out for crypto, and you've got to understand that the crypto market is a financial market. Market sentiments don't just mean crypto announcements. They don't just mean, BlackRock bought 100 million more Bitcoin ETFs. That means crypto's going to pump. No, it doesn't mean that. It means rate cuts. Economies, in a problem, is in a bit of a difficult situation. Rate cuts. We'll see a correction in the market. Nvidia are going to be reporting that their holdings, what they're going to do tonight, and that could cause a catalyst in AI. So it may not affect Kaspa, but if their reports are deemed as bullish in financial markets, that could cause a reversal in the market. If it's bearish, it could cause corrections. Market sentiment are very, very important. That's why you've got to keep up with you've got to keep up with news in general. I know it's quite tedious, and that's also why I made the free Discord server, so people can keep up with news a lot easier. Find out what it is find out the areas of the news that you need to be looking into, right? We're all working to increase our knowledge. We're all working to find other new sentiments of news, so we can, effectively understand the market better. And sources come from far and wide, and they can all have effects on the market. Sometimes they're very, very simple, like KRC-20 coming out. That's for Kaspa, that's great. Sometimes they're a bit more obscure, they're not as obvious, but they're still very, very big. Okay, well, there's the answer for Mr. Miles there, for me, who was a bit confused earlier because I had it in my notes, but it was a bit of a grey area. Yeah, so we have to wait for Casplex to relaunch to Mint. Mint was disabled until the relaunch. So that's the answer right there. Again, Mr. Miles is a very, very interactive person in the Discord server, the free Discord server, and him as well as Cody and some others as well, being very, very helpful for the new members who are trying to learn more about the space. So by all means, it's not just me, especially right now. I've been moving. I'm not as active right now. But that will be changing in the imminent days, for sure. But again, if you need answers to questions, I'm sure people in the server will be able to help out. We're all trying to build our knowledge, all trying to help out each other wherever we can. We're talking about new projects, talking about, understanding the project very, very more. Yesterday I bought a car, today I bought, You bought a car to the more Casper, Andy. Disappointing. That's all good, my man. Yeah, that's good. Good for you, though. Very, very good for you. Do you believe that December will be one of the last chances to load our bags for the cycle? I mean, I'm personally going to be filling my bags at least until we reach $1 Casper. And even then, I might fall some more. I'm going to be filling my bag until we reach $1 Casper. I think September is when we're going to start seeing some... Okay, so I think we're going to see corrections in September from the rate cuts, potentially. And then we'll start seeing some consolidation. And then we'll start seeing a short squeeze, a market reversal with the crypto assets, with Casper, with Bitcoin, with everything else. We'll start seeing a correction as we've already seen wave 2 adoption come in, right? They're starting to get more and more involved. Morgan Stanley's getting more and more involved. So we're seeing more and more coming involved right now. More and more institutions getting involved, buying more Bitcoin ETFs, offering more Bitcoin ETFs. Again, we've seen, 103 billion Sony to launch Bitcoin and crypto exchange soon. That's bullish. Binance. I mean, this is just a proof of Binance has seized all Palestine's assets at IVL's request, apparently, and this is also why you should never keep your crypto on exchange. You should always have it in your cold storage hard wallet so they can't do this sort of stuff to you. Not your keys not to crypto. That's why I have a tangent. We're seeing a lot of market sentiment that suggest more and more adoption into crypto. Hence why I think we're going to start seeing a correction in September, followed by consolidation, and then start to see that with market reversal, short squeeze, to then all the developments coming out in October and November with the election as well, and we'll start seeing that push towards the upside for crypto as well. I mean, people still stated that we'll see $100,000 Bitcoin by the end of this year. That looks quite tough right now, being that is coming to September, 4 months left. I'm at 60k, but the market can change very, very quickly. Like, think about it. If you look back, you can see here when we had this surge for Bitcoin. Surge for Bitcoin was 5%, another 5%, 10% that day. So we can see, a drastic rise in Bitcoin very, very quickly. This jumped from 50k up to 60k in 3 days. So it can just take 3 days for us to see a 10k rise. So it's not impossible to see 100k Bitcoin by the end of this year. I'm not saying it will happen. I'm saying it's not impossible to see. And we'll see crypto following suit after that as well. Warren Buffett is selling so much because he said in the past he wants his successor to start cash heavy, and he's pretty old now. I mean, if that's also true, I mean, I think it's a combination of both. I think it's a combination of both. I mean, that is very important to note, and it's very, very good because, yeah, obviously Warren Buffett is very, very old. As you state, he's 93 years old. Warren Buffett very, very old. So of course he's gonna understand that his time is coming. Rest in peace, God forbid, because he is a legend in the investing space. So it would make sense, if he wants his successor to start cash heavy, that'd be good because then it gets him understanding the ropes a bit better as well. But I think it's a combination of doing that, but also preserving his assets because he understands the correction coming in right now. He might decide therefore just to not put it back into the market. He might just continue to hold this, but he's taking it out at the same time because he knows that if he keeps it in, that he's going to lose his ROI. He's going to lose so much money because it's going to come back down. Because we're going to see a correction. I mean, again, this is speculative. This is what I believe based on what I've researched, I've showcased, history. There's a high chance that we're going to see a correction in the market in I guess next week, potentially. There's some confusion. Blockdag is also the name of a new crypto with... Oh, yeah. Yes, yes, I remember that actually. Thank you, Mr. Marsh. Yes, there was a new crypto with a pre-sale, which Shai actually spoke about as well. And because it happened with Da Vinci Germany. I made a video on this actually. For those who want to know a little bit more about it, I spoke about it in some detail in a video a while back. There'll be one talk about I think it was, it's this one here. This year for 3 months back. Da Vinci Germany got scammed. He basically said that he's investing into Blockdag, and he apparently lost a lot of money. So he was like, oh yeah, Blockdag looks really, really good. This project looks really good. I invested into this Blockdag and I just lost all my money. Which Shai then replied after that, just stating like, I mean, if you did any research into it, you would have known it was a scam because of X, Y, and Z. But for me, I thought that was kind of a dig at him. Eventually, just saying that block DAG's really, really bad, but he just didn't do his research properly. Because Shy, found the problems, found the issues with the block DAG crypto. So that was a scam. But block DAG, the block DAG technology that Kaspa is utilizing, the only one that really uses it in the space, that is not a scam. Far from it. Okay, so I've got through all the questions now, thank God, after that technical difficulties. And I bet Buffett's successor will buy Bitcoin, maybe some Kaspa. Yeah, I'm sure. I mean, right now, a lot of the big investors seem to be obviously all in on Bitcoin now, changing to Bitcoin being the new asset market, this new quickly growing asset market. I'm sure they'll be getting some Bitcoin. They'll obviously get into some, they'll probably get into some Ethereum as well, some XRP, because they're also big assets. And XRP, people have problems with it, and I understand the problems. I also do share the same worries, but I also do know that from what I've seen through articles, also personally from what I've heard from some of my connections into, these sectors with the finance sector, XRP is an asset that institutions are right now in high demand for. So therefore, I think XRP is an asset that has the potential to increase in value once the markets mature more and blockchain is used as the backbone of the financial system. And we'll see the same thing, I'm sure, for Kaspa as well, with Kaspa very, very shortly. As Kaspa grows and matures more and more, thanks to what they're doing to KII, thanks to KRC-20, thanks to 10 PPS, thanks to DAGNite, etc. We're going to see Kaspa start to gain significant market share from crypto as well. So I'm sure Buffett's successor will definitely get into some Bitcoin, some other big assets like Solana, probably Ethereum, XRP, and then, with the fact that Bitcoin maxis all across the boards right now seem to be getting very heavily into Kaspa as well. Marathon also diversifying their portfolio. We can see them get into Kaspa as well. Would not surprise me, and that'd be very, very bullish as well. I mean, think about it. If you see Warren Buffett's successor invest into Kaspa, the FOMO that's going to generate is insane. Love the discussion between Shy and Nate Lightning work in the latest roundtable too. Oh yeah, I do actually have that loaded up here. That's something I plan to go through, but again, I've just been so busy and it really upsets me because there's so much happening right now and I want to listen to more and more, but I've not been able to do it. So I'm going to listen to this very, very shortly and give a bit of a TLDR about it when I get the time. It's an hour and a half, so I've got probably got a long more. I'm not sure I'm going to have time to do it tomorrow, but by Friday, I'm sure I'll have a very, very long morning listening through this and then I'm going to put a TLDR of this stream in my free Discord server, so those who don't want to spend an hour and a half listening to it, which I get, it's a long time, they will decide to just read the bullet points from my server. Tomorrow's going to be such a long day, I just realised, because tomorrow's also the weekly and monthly wrap up of the Discord, because the Discord's now been live for about 4 weeks. So at least I believe it's been 4 weeks. Has it been 4 weeks? Or has it been 3 weeks? I'm checking now. It has been 4 weeks. Damn. Okay, so it's been 4 weeks now. So tomorrow's going to be the monthly wrap up to find out. So if you join my Discord, by tomorrow you'll find out the most pressing information that's happened in this past month. So that's my plan right now, to be doing that as well. So you'll be seeing more of this news coming up more and more. I'll be trying to update more on the Discord, and you'll be seeing a lot more of me starting next week, definitely, when I get this move completely sorted out. Do you think Kaspa will go lower than 15 cents with this nowadays correction to buy more? I mean, right now Kaspa is valued at 16.1 cents, and Bitcoin's correcting seemingly more and more. It seems to be in a sort of a war path, if you will. I mean, right now this level of this zone for Bitcoin seems to be around this region here. This seems to be quite a semi-strong level of support for Bitcoin around this region here. We can see it's done it. It's hit here, here, and here. Even if we zoom out even further as well, we can see again it's happened. This is where we see us seemingly correcting consolidation around this region for quite some time. So it seems to be quite a strong support level for Bitcoin between 58 to 56,000, or 59 56,000 in the 3K region. So I think Bitcoin's going to probably hang around this area for the time being, and then when the rate cuts come in, I think the potential we'll see Bitcoin and therefore crypto correct further. We'll see it probably come down to I think we could see potentially 50. That's what happened with this crash here. We saw it come down to 50 briefly. I think we'll see it come back down there again, and then it'll probably make a mini comeback and probably consolidate around this region a bit and start going up again. And if that's the case, then I think we see Kaspa do a very similar thing. We'll see Kaspa come to around this region and consolidate around here, or stay between here again, and then when the rate cuts come through, we'll see Kaspa go below 15 maybe go down as far as here, or maybe heavier, but it depends. Again, the KRC-20 being released in a timely fashion means that we might see Kaspa consolidate around here, rate cuts come through, and KRC-20 comes out at the same time, and then we see Kaspa, instead of it going down here like last time, it will only go down here because the KRC-20 might stem the bleeding. That's a potential theory, potential outcome of what's happening right now. That's where my head's at right now. But again, we have to wait and see when the markets develop as well, because we could potentially see Kaspa correct further down in this time span before the rate cuts. We'll have to just wait and see what happens. I wouldn't be surprised to see the likes of Warren Buffett maybe making some more outflows into his investments by Friday when the stock market closes, because then he can, repeat what happened last time. It would be an exact repeat of what happened last time, considering that September 1st is on Sunday. And then by Monday open up markets again. Potentially we see a heavy correction. We have to wait and see. But that's kind of my thesis, I guess, my potential mindset. When are you moving to Freedom Land US? Currently, I have no plans in doing so, but not to say I won't visit the US one day. Who knows? I think the day I visit the US will be the day that I end up doing a Kaspa meet as well. We'll all drive around our Lamborghinis and stuff and just we'll drive around in our Kaspa mint green Lamborghinis and just, laugh at all the people who did not get involved. But I will visit definitely soon, but I'm not sure we're moving there anytime soon as well. Right now, I'm content where I'm at, let's just say. But I'm sure I do, once I make my millions, let's say, once I make millions in investing and through Kaspa, I do plan to start traveling a little bit. I'll be doing, therefore, streams and videos on the move. And also just plan to maybe just see other parts of the world, but also, again, just trying to... I won't, abandon you guys. No way about that. I'll be sure to keep you guys informed about everything happening, and we'll, grow more. By that point, I'm sure the Discord server, the crypto channel, I think would have developed so much that it'll just run, and I could still be there, giving my insights, but it'll just run by itself, and that's what I'm praying for. That's what I cannot wait for. The stage where everything gets so very big that they can just run by themselves. That'd be amazing. As soon as KRC-20 goes live again, we're going to see Kaspa move in a big way. I think there's a potential, right? I think there's potential because KRC-20 right now, the FOMO for retail apparently is dipped, according to I think the KRI said that, or Christian said that in the Kaspa roundtable. It was Christian. So I'm going to load it up again just so people know what I'm referencing. I've linked this in my, I've showed it in previous streams, linked it in my Discord server as well. This roundtable, the one with the KRI, in the first 13 minutes, in the first 14 minutes, Christian, I believe it was Christian, he stated that KRC-20 interest is dropping with retail, but still is very high for institutions, which is great for the KRI as well. Very, very big for the KRI. And I think with the release of KRC-20 and, Casplex, I think we're going to see a significant increase in adoption, definitely. Institutions getting more involved in Kaspa as well through that way as well. But I don't think we're going to necessarily see a massive surge with Kaspa straight away. I think it's going to give more access to Kaspa, and we'll see it, gain more, adoption through the chain, through the block DAG even, gaining more stable coins on the market. As it develops more and more, that will in time generate more liquidity onto the chain, and therefore more onto the block DAG, and then more adoption and price rise with Kaspa. KRC-20. The same thing as block 10 BPS, they're just gateways to Kaspa's explosion in adoption and whatnot, which is something that we're going to be covering in a lot more detail in future streams and videos to come, and also in my server. So if you want to learn more, join my free Discord server, and equally if you enjoy the streams, I'll be doing them daily. Leave a like, share with your friends, and subscribe for more. As we are now approaching the hour mark, I am going to be wrapping up very, very shortly because I'm still in the middle of all the business stuff I'm doing, but I managed to find an hour just to sort out my technical difficulties, and just get this stream out for you guys so we can talk about all the big stuff incoming. And there'll be more coming tomorrow, I'm sure, as well. Muscle Mike, I don't want to jinx it, but proud how Kaspa holds versus Bitcoin and Solana in this correction. Yeah, please don't jinx it. But yeah, Kaspa's holding very, very well. If you look at Kaspa in comparison to Bitcoin, you can see right now it is, up 106%. So that's very, very good. Very, very good. And equally then if you look at Kaspa Solana, can you even do that? I don't even know you can do that. I don't know you can do that, which doesn't surprise me too much. But either way, ultimately Kaspa has done I mean, you can do that, tell me what the shortcut is to that, but I don't know the shortcut to that. But yeah, Kaspa is holding very, very strong. You can see if you look at the crypto assets right now, all the cryptos are in a bit of a, downtrend as we expected, In Solana and is kind of dead even. But right now, Kaspa's just, it blows my mind. The fact that it's number 22 and it's constantly flipping the likes of Polygon and also flipping like Litecoin. It's constantly like battling between these two. I think we're going to see, with the KRC-20 coming out, I think we're going to start seeing a significant surge. This right now, we see the volume for Kaspa is about just short of 100 million right now. This fluctuates between 50 to 100 million constantly. But when the KRC-20 comes out and there's more ways to get onto Kaspa, we're going to probably see a massive spike in volume. On the initial launch, definitely, initial relaunch, and hopefully from that point onwards as well, we'll see a much more volume onto Kaspa, and that will hopefully, again, generate more income, more price rise for Kaspa, and we'll therefore see Kaspa be able to flip the likes of, get into the top 20, more securely, flip the likes of Polygon, Litecoin, make his push towards DOT, and then Chainlink, and push towards top 10. Let's all go in our own private islands. We can call it Kaspa Compound. Yeah, that sounds like an amazing idea. We'll go to the Kaspa Compound. That sounds great. So let's not go to America. Let's go and buy an island, whether it be in America or whether it just be anyway. Just buy an island, Kaspa Compound, and we just live out there. I see the band Oasis from the UK re-announced reunion yesterday. I'm showing my age. I mean, can't go a bit of a Wonderwall, Can't go a bit Wonderwall, man. It's an absolute classic, and that's amazing. So I can't wait to hear them live. If I do get the chance, I'd love to hear them live. Exactly. Who doesn't love Wonderwall? Exactly. Wonderwall is an absolute classic. It's one of honestly, it's like a national anthem in the UK. I'm not gonna lie. Anytime you go get a pint or whatever in the beer, without fail, I hear old geezers singing Wonderwall. It's a great time. KRC-20 will also help show off how well Kaspa can scale. It's never had enough traffic before. Yeah, exactly. The fact that one of the problems with Kaspa right now is programmability without scalability. Did I retweet this? Please tell me I did retweet this. I know who posted it, so it won't be hard for me to find it. But I think I retweeted this. It's the shortcomings of Kaspa, which is going to... Yeah, here it is. No, it's not. A lie. Where is it? My room's getting really hot now, and I'm starting to get... did I save it in my notes? Don't see it. Well, yeah. Basically, it's just talk about the shortcomings of Kaspa. It was him. So I just find the post here very, very quickly. Whilst we are wrapping up for the stream today. That's something I have to go through as well. That looks very, very cool. Where's it? Nope. Where's it? I can't find it. Please. Oh gosh, this is why you need to prepare preemptively, man. It's just a post that I might even have linked this in my Discord. I'll have one quick look before I just give up, and I'll find it for you guys tomorrow. But it's basically explaining the shortcomings of Kaspa. In fact, I'm fairly sure I did write about my Discord because I remember talking about it. I apologise for me just sounding like I'm just completely lost right now. Where is it? Any more questions quickly before I wrap up? Whilst I'm trying to find this, because it's doing my absolute nutting right now. But I want to find this so I can just show you guys what I'm talking about. Instead of me just trying to remember. It's good at actually having the information there for you. I know it's you. Okay, well, but I can't find it. I'll definitely find it for you guys next stream because it seems to be either hiding in plain sight or I'm just completely blind. Yeah, okay, I'm going to just try and find it next time because I can't find it. But basically, there are shortcomings with Kaspa, which I think is programmability without scalability or something like that. It's basically just the fact that it's just Kaspa has the great technology to be be quick transactions and very low fees, but ultimately it doesn't have the adoption right now. It doesn't have the hasn't got the program, hasn't got the programs and whatnot. But the fact that we'll have the KRC-20 released, we'll have the smart contract coming in at some point soon in the future as well, 10 BPS. All these imminent developments are going to solve Kaspa's only shortcoming, and Kaspa will become, I guess, the perfect project, the perfect form of money, and that will significantly increase Kaspa's adoption as more and more institutions start utilizing Kaspa. And super excited to start minting on KRC-20 very, very soon. Yeah, There's a lot in coming for Kaspa, a lot to be excited for, and that's why, again, so bullish on this space right now. Kaspa is in a, well, right now it's actually up 0.38%, 16.19 cents, and we're going to see a bit more. I think we'll see some consolidation for Kaspa again very, very shortly, but we'll see some more volatility for Kaspa and crypto very shortly with rate cuts, and then a reversal, in my opinion. We'll see what tomorrow holds. I'll hopefully have a more, a more structured stream as opposed to me just reading and learning along with you guys this time round. And unless something happens, if something happens again, I'll be letting people know in my free Discord server. Shameless plug once again, I'm going to link it for those who want to learn more and keep up to date with everything that I'm doing and the server in general. We're all trying to learn right now. I'll updating people in my community, but otherwise then stream tomorrow should be the exact same time as per usual, which is 4 p.m. GBT, 12 p.m. which is midday EST, 9 a.m. PT, and 11:30 around Australia. But otherwise then, yep, take care everyone. Thank you very much for watching. Like the stream, share with your friends, subscribe for more, and